Hi guys and welcome to SCUM. If you support this game, you're in for a treat. So this will be the first screen that I'm going to come into. So we're going to click on single player and go to create. So you're going to go to the creation screen. So on here, which is you got your age, you got your name in. Let's call him Sid. That's why that's capital. So I call him Sid. And as you can move the age modifier, and you can actually see what's going on. So after 40, intelligence starts going up, but the problem is then your strength and your constitution and stuff and dexterity starts going down, and your dexterity starts going up. So you need to find that happy medium. The happy medium, which I normally find, is actually on 35. So then you got a head type. What head type you want to do? It doesn't really, you can't. It's still in beta at the moment, so you can actually change your tattoos, what you want. Let's keep it like that. And we're going to go to our next screen. So we're not going to worry about this one too much. Actually, I'll show you now. So on here, you can actually pick your weight, and this actually alters your intelligence and all this down here, the attributes. So all the way down to the bottom, your intelligence is really high, but your strength and your constitution is really low. So we can actually modify this to where you want it to be to actually round it up. So what I normally do is I normally keep it around about here, because if your guy's got a lot more fat on him, he's going to survive a hell of a lot longer than a skinny guy. So let's try and bump it up to around there. Let's try and bump these up to where we want them to be. So the next screen is the most important screen. So boxing, I'm never going to be boxing without any melee weapons, so we're going to concentrate on a melee weapon. And you can guarantee that you're always going to get a handgun somewhere along the line, so you want at least some basic knowledge. Rifles, you will come across a rifle if you go down into the military bases, but the melee weapons and handguns are going to be the main ones which you want to be focusing on at the moment. So let's bump all this up. Actually, let's bump it all onto medium. Let's bump that down to there. Here we go. Let's leave it like that. So then you got your constitution, which is your running. So it's quite high, this is. So at the moment, we're going to bash it all onto medium, so they're both exactly the same. That's roughly about the same. And we want... Actually, you want endurance a little bit longer than you're running. So then you got your stealth, how stealthy you can be. So I'm going to whack that all the way up. And now we've got intelligence. Intelligence is your awareness, is how far you can actually track someone or an enemy or another player actually comes into your peripheral vision before that actually kicks in. So we're going to want to always try and keep that onto a medium. Sniping, I'm not going to really worry about sniping because it's quite hard to find an SVK. And also getting the scope and the attachment, or when you're looking down a barrel, but we don't need to worry about that. You gain skills later on. So the big one is survival and your camouflage, how you actually blend into your surroundings. So let's try and sort this out. You know what, I'm gonna leave it like that. That's perfect. That's perfect. Let's create this and let's go in. So guys, we have just landed on the island. You press N for the map, it actually tells you that little blue marker, which is on B2. That's where I am situated. So the first thing you want to do is actually look on the floor, get yourself some stone and get yourself a stone knife. So we can actually hold this into our trousers and see what else we got. So the first thing we want to make is you want to craft yourself a knife. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually go back into inventory and we're going to throw our clothes onto the floor, and as well as our trousers. So what we're going to do, this little arrow is there, so if they've got pockets you can actually look at more in the inventory. So we're going to cut these up into rags, but we need to put this into our hand. We're going to right click and cut into rags. So if you click on 2 on the crafting, on here it'll actually tell you what you can actually build. Red is that you have no material at all. When you got amber, you got some of the material, but you're missing some certain items. So on the rope, so we need not that one. we're looking at this one. So we need 5 rags. So if we go back to inventory, we've actually got 1 rag. So we can cut this up again. Right, so we have got our 5 rags now. So we go to crafting, and actually automatically select your rags which you need to actually create the rope. So all you do is select it, and tell you what you need, and just press craft. That's going to create our basic rope. So go back to here, and what we can do, we can actually put that in our hand. Yeah, so next one we're going to do now, we're actually going to create the improvised carrier crafting bag. That's what we're going to do. So when that's built, you can actually carry a lot more stuff. Right, so that's actually built now, so that's going to be on the left hand side. So what you do is drag it over and click it on here. So, oh yeah, so it gives you actually 9 slots. So what you can do now is actually drag these in. So we need to build ourselves an axe head. So we need 2 large stones. Or is that a large one? Oh no, we want a small one. So we need, yeah, 2 large stones. That's what we need. So we're going to look around. We'll get that. Has that done it? Oh yeah, look at that. That's amazing. Right, we're going to do, craft it, get a stone head. What is it? Yeah, tree bark rope. Let's drop that into there. And we're going to take the stone just in case. So we're going to go over here to a little tree. Be one of these here. You can use a stone knife to cut the tree down. As soon as you get the axe, you can actually cut down bigger trees, which are these big chunk ones here. One, two. Right. Our tree bark rope has actually been highlighted now. So we go click on there and click craft. And if we put the small ones down, grab these. If you grab it from the right side, and you can actually place it onto the floor. Like so. And now our stone axe is going to be ready now. The good thing about it is that it will actually tell you what stuff you need and other stuff which you can actually improvise to make as well. So go back to inventory. It'll always be placed onto the floor. Alright, remember that. It'll always be placed on the floor. See our stone's gone? Oh no, it's still there. It's nearly worn out. So what we're going to do now, so we're going to build our improvised shelter. So go to crafting. Let's go to our shelter. So on here, so we need some more rope. 10 long sticks and 6 short sticks. So what we actually got our, so what do we need? So we actually need 6 small ones and actually 10 long and 2 ropes. So we got our 2 ropes. So if we do this and get rid of that, that should be 1 small one in there. So that should be our 6 now. So we got in each pile of from a big tree is you get actually 5 long ones, and here's our 6 small ones. So what you want to do now, you actually want to go and find yourself a nice location. Your hut will actually spawn on the right hand side of you. So you want to find a nice thick bush. Yep, that's what I said. So you want to plonk these down there. This one next to it. This one there. And what you'll have to do, you'll have to unpack all these and do the same to this one. We've got 2 ropes, and hopefully now our here it is. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to craft that. What that actually should do now, that will actually craft into our bush on the right hand side of us. There we go. So there it is. It looks okay. What I could have done is that I could have gone a little bit further in, and that would have been nicely hidden. But we are where we are. So what I'm going to do now, we're actually going to run back over. We're going to chop another tree down, and let's get our little storage crate on the go. So then we've got everything now. So we've got our 2 rope and we actually got our 8 planks of wood. So it will actually spawn on your right hand side. So and let's craft this one here. There we go, look at it, it's all nice and hiding in there now. With the crate as well, it's a little bit confusing. I found it a little bit confusing at first. What you need to do is actually you need to go to your inventory and actually peer up on here on the top left hand corner. So to put things in, you don't put it there, you need to put it, actually hover actually over the crate and actually drop it in. If you drop that down, see where you got that line there, it actually says that is actually inside the box. If you put something else, it's actually on the outside. Can you see it? Yeah, there's my shoes there. So if I grab them now and pull them inside, they're actually inside the crate now. So that's how you put things inside the crate. Right, so we need to go and find someone now. Let's go and find a scat. So we're going to just about to get into a fight now. So we're going to wait for me, my stamina to go all the way up. So there's a little bush here actually. Let's have a quick look in here. There's nothing here. Yeah, I know you're hungry, dude. So we're going to kill this guy. And we're going to chop him up for meat, and we're going to leave it there for this first basic survival skills. So it's going right now. So we're going to get a little bit closer to him. You got a choice. You can either throw the pitchfork, which I'm not going to do. So to get that, you press V and press V again, and actually put it down. So to go into fight mode, as soon as you swung it, it will actually go into fight mode. So try and keep. Here we go. So he's going to come and swing at you. Let him swing at you. Then you swing. He's a bit of a big boy. Try and aim for his head. There we go, and he's down. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. This is the basic survival skill. I hope you liked it and I hope it's more knowledgeable for you to help get you first started. If there's any other videos you want me to have a look at, you just drop me a message and I will get back to you. Guys, my name's Obiwayne and I'll see you when I see you.